We're live.
Welcome back, everybody. Things are happening. So Dante, as your vision begins to kind of cloud and distort, what the rest of you all are seeing is Dante hits this kind of trance-like vision. Eyes go wide, pupils dilate, and then after a few minutes, he kind of absentmindedly, without breaking this kind of line, starts to go through the motions of kind of taking off his armor. Um, and then Dante, as this vision fully collapses, and you just see this just red glow from the center of this very wispy vision and your newfound rage. Um, you snap back, and you're back on the ship.
My question for you, Senior DM, is with the reveal of everything,
Mhm.
would that have been enough for him to acknowledge who he is? Or no?
I'm going to say, Dante, you know your last name is Emberhold. You know that the armor that you wear and the sword that you wield were not made for you. You know that you are angry. You do not know why.
I think that what you see, from Dante's expression after taking all that stuff, you'll actually also feel heat start to radiate from him. If you are incredibly close, and Espen would know this too, is that whenever he's really angry or really exhausted, kind of like how the running sequence, and his body's radiating heat, and you'll kind of see his hair start to actually turn from the full jet black that it is to radiate to, what is it, the orange, the red, and then to a blue at the tips. It's getting really hot, and it's increasingly getting hotter as he stands there, and he has a look of anger on his face. His hands are clutched into that of a fist, and he is just like, my last name is Emperor Hold.
Dante.
What?
It's getting a little hot in here, bud. Take a breath for me.
Let's bring that pot to a simmer, not a boil.
Why am I angry right now, guys?
That's a great question.
Couldn't tell you, bud.
We know that it sounds like maybe you had a disagreement or are having a disagreement with Mistress Crimsonmore. So maybe you're angry at her?
Espen hands you those cups that look like bowls, basically,
Mhm.
of coffee. Like, she slides it up to you.
So much.
You took off your armor. That is very weird.
It's not mine.
Why? What do you mean it is not yours?
It's not my armor.
All right, Dante.
At that, Espen will squat down and examine the armor. First, she'll kind of see if it's hot. She got little claws, so it's not gonna it's not gonna
Yeah.
burn her. She's gonna look
So,
for a sigil, or people write their name on their underwear and stuff like that.
So you squat down. Give me perception or investigation.
Okay.
While that's happening, can Revelus run an insight check on Dante? Just purely trying to gauge whether he's, you know, a strung bow ready to snap or just a little tense.
Dante, are you trying to hide any, or you're just kind of feeling everything out in the open?
I'm just kind of feeling everything out of the open. When
Okay,
we've gotten into
okay.
combat before, you've seen like his hair turn like an orange and a yellow and even a red at times. But I don't think anybody here has ever seen it turn blue, which is just the color shy before it gets a white intense an intense white, and that's when things are really hot.
Okay.
21 perception.
Okay. Cool. So with these discarded armor pieces kind of on the ground, you crouch over the breastplate. And you can feel it is hot. It is quite warm. But you're used to there being a just kind of a general warmth being around Dante in general. This feels like more than that. This is stainless steel pan over a gas stove for a long time, hot. And you can see that around kind of the seams of the armor, kind of where the leather would clasp together to bring the back and the breastplate together, that metal piece of the armor has almost started to kind of not melt, but malform. Almost like you would see if something was taken out of a forge and then cooled without being hammered. It is very hot. The leather straps and the buckles have kind of begun to melt together as well. And you see that there is on the inside of the collar of this backplate, there is a mark that has been hammered in to the backplate. And it looks like an eagle against a sword circled by a sun.
Ooh. Does this mean anything to Espen? Does this look familiar? Does it sound like something?
Give me a history check.
Not one, baby.
Rip.
You look at it and you're like, man, it's so weird that Dante's warmth would burn this exact sigil into the back of the armor. But a lot of weird things are happening right now. So like honestly, least of your concerns.
Dante, everything's like melting together, and I don't know. There's like symbols, and I don't remember this being on the front, and I don't know. I think this is your leg piece, or this is your arm piece. It's kind of hard to tell. Do you, if you wanted new armor, we could have just made you new armor.
Armor
Does
doesn't.
anybody know anything about armor? And she will actually like lift it and like shift it to the group and like show them the armor around.
Oh shit! Where? Oh,
Girl doesn't
hello,
know anything
master.
about sigils.
So Ori doesn't know anything about sigils, but her mother was a blacksmith.
Ori, would you like to take a look?
Yeah, fuck it.
We
Get
should
in
probably
there. Get
fix
in there.
this somehow, right, Dante? We can make it better.
Eh.
Oh, be careful. It's kind of toasty still. She blows up part of her fur.
If
That's only a 14.
Can I
14.
help you?
Sure.
So I'll be
Yeah,
like,
that 14
well,
is as good as it's going to get.
okay.
Okay. So with a 14, you note that it is a maker's mark, Ori. That tends to be kind of where they tend to be struck on armor. But as you inspect a closer, you see the name Dante is also struck underneath it. That does not ring a bell for any makers or anything. It could be for the person that this was made for. So you're able to recognize it as the eagle and the sword and the sun as the maker's mark for whoever made it. You don't recognize exactly who that is.
But Dante's name is definitely like stamped in the metal.
Correct, though.
At least as far as we know, it's his name.
The name is stamped on the armor and on the sword.
Hey, Pie.
Yes.
Does Espen speak Sylvan?
If she doesn't, she should.
I speak Elvish,
now,
which is technically it's technically Sylvan, isn't it?
It's kind of like it's Spanish versus Portuguese.
Okay, I'll change it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Zach said I do, so yeah.
If you don't, if you don't, you should.
If
Okay.
you don't, you should.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then in that case, Espen, as Ori's looking, she just kind of glances up at you, and you hear her say, in slightly accented but still quite good Sylvan, he said this wasn't made for him, but that's his name, isn't it?
Did Dante tell us his sword just says Emberhold on it? Or does it say Dante Emberhold on it?
Well, so the sword never changed. That was just in the vision where
In
it was
his
like bam,
vision.
Emberhold. So it's still the
Okay.
sword and the armor are still very much the same. Like they have not
Okay.
changed.
Okay, heard. Well, you know, it does not make any sense for a... I don't know a lot about armor, so Dante could be his name, but the symbol there, do you recognize it? Like,
It's a maker's mark. Denotes whoever put the armor
Like-
together.
like an artist. So Dante is probably not his name. Like how you sang
got the
painting.
You've got the maker's mark, and then that name is whoever this armor belongs to.
He has never said anything else about his name. This is the only time he's pressed it. Nothing has come of it, and on the mountain, like, lots of weird things happen, so this is the weirdest thing. I didn't think anything about it, and that he would tell me when he was ready. But
Except for-
This feels very not good.
Except for he doesn't remember, does he?
Mm, No. And he was perfectly content to just be a part of my clan, so to speak, and he was eager to help. And anytime, anytime we had to go somewhere, he followed, and I guess I haven't asked. Hmm.
Hey,
Perhaps we
Dante.
should keep an eye out for it.
Hi.
Does he also speak Sylvan? By me. Sorry.
No, I'm just curious about how Dante feels like taking his coffee right now.
The coffee is boiling right now, and I think as he like looks at it, it's probably evaporated, so now it's just burnt grounds at the bottom of it. And I think you'll see as he just kind of like, not intentionally, but it's just his anger just causes the cup to just crunch in his hand.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
When it shatters, I think Espen's like focus on the conversation with Ori is broken. And
Yeah, similarly.
oh no, Dante, my mama's cup. No. And she's like leaning over to like try and catch the bits as they fall. Are you okay?
Mr. GM,
Oh.
can I roll something real quick?
Sure.
Can I roll a charisma check? And this is for him on the feeling of on just how he would feel at the moment, knowing that that is Espen's mama's cup, and it's either I just want to leave this up to.
So I know I get what I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let me shift it up a little bit. Give me roll a d4 for me instead.
Ooh. That's a 1.
It's a 1. Should have been made better.
Doesn't say anything.
Oh no, the oh.
It's
And
Is
she's
it-
picking
Oh,
up
boy.
pieces.
Oh boy. Okay.
Dante, are
Seraphina's
you
just-
okay? Did you hurt your hands or anything?
I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. I'm angry, and I don't know why I'm angry. I need answers as to why I'm so mad right now.
As Dante begins to do this and flares up, Kate's gonna start to put her hand on her pistol.
Revelus has got both his hands on his still, but he's gonna tuck one pistol underneath his arm. He's gonna put his hand on Kate's. Say, not yet, not yet. Give it a moment.
Seraphina's gonna try casting Calm Emotions on Dante. That's a 15 charisma saving throw, and he won't know if it fails.
Okay.
Charisma, you say?
Hmm?
Oh no, the paladin.
But it's okay, because if it doesn't work on you, you won't know, so it won't make you matter.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
Oh,
Dang it.
Okay. All right.
Gotta love
Okay.
those stats.
Fuck. So as Aspen's trying to figure out, piece together this heirloom cup, apparently that's real sad. And it looks like Kate's about to shoot our paladin. And Ori isn't sure whether or not she should try to knock him out. She is gonna stand up and she's gonna hold a hand out and just say, Dante, we don't have those answers for you. But we are standing on a wooden ship. I need you to take a breath.
The coffee was supposed to help.
I think he looks over to you. I think there's a look that you've never. There's a look behind his eyes that you've never seen before.
Do you need me to insight for it?
I don't think you need to, but you can definitely tell like whatever was revealed to him, it's peeking out, and it's there. It's just that's what's causing probably a little bit more of his frustration too.
Buddy, I don't know what you saw. I don't know what came back to you. But that's something we can dig into. But right now, we need to be safe about it.
I need to know now. And I think in his head, he's going to try and focus himself back in to do one more hit. One more time.
Okay.
Dante, you
Hell
can
yeah.
you can you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Just don't 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 hurt yourself, okay?
Mm.
And Espen will like try and do a little pat and cast guidance on you. So you get a D4 to whatever you roll.
Okay. Hey, Lore Master, real quick, before shit pops off.
Yeah.
How high up are we right now?
60
Throw
feet.
everybody off.
I was gonna follow that up with we're getting pretty close. You said we were about 30 minutes out. I'm assuming about 10 minutes have gone by since that time. So we're getting
Thereabouts. You're getting there.
Okay.
Okay.
Revlis is like I'm assuming what's happening here is like Ori's taking a look at this. Revlis, as he's like watching this happening, he's just gonna take a cue, and he's gonna start bringing the tiller up a little bit more, just kind of angling us down towards the ground.
Mhm.
Just trying to get a little bit closer because we're coasting at this point. There's not really any real speed happening. And as this is happening, he's got one hand on the tiller, one hand on Kate's gun. He's gonna look at Kate and say, "If I tell you to, you drop us all and you run. Understand?"
I mean, I'm not going to go down with the ship with or without you all. So
and on that same vein, Lore Master, Ori is watching Dante. She's also watching the trajectory of the ship. What's the math that you do for fall damage?
I believe it's a d6 per 10 feet.
Okay. If we can get down to 30 feet, and if Dante looks like he's going to go postal, I would like to hold an action, please.
Okay.
At this point, is like the wood smoking or anything? Or are we still in the clear?
There is not threat of active fire, but that is only because of where Dante is standing. Were he closer to one of the balloons, we'd be in a different situation. The
Excellent.
wood around his boots, however, is like kind of darkening. It's not smoking, it's not sparking. It's just kind of like lightly being roasted.
Espen pours some water on it.
You see steam all like flies up.
Seraphina's gonna pull out the Von Willow contraption, Bakugan ball style, and say,
What a
"Hey,
pull.
Dante,
Yeah, right.
Dante, could you mind stepping onto this really quick, and then we can keep talking? Because we do need to figure this out. But I think you standing on the platform could help.
I don't think he.
It's made of metal.
I don't think he acknowledges it. He just acknowledges he's going to do it one more hit to this wall that's in his head.
So he's already locked in. There's no
God.
really communicating.
It's locked in at that point. So that's going to be that's
Got guidance.
That's That's
So-
25 to hit.
So Dante, you this time are willing this wall to appear in front of you, and it is unlike your first encounter with it, where kind of everything else fades away. It is materializing in front of you on this ship. It is almost like VR style, shoots up around you, and you see the same kind of cracks and crevices that you inflicted already, and still through that little that tiny hole, just flames and towers of brass. And as you connect with it this time, the rage that you felt surging through you this time surges from the wall back into you. And you hear just a name in your head. Marcelo. And you hate him.
He's going to ask his voice, "What is my name?"
At this point, you feel a familiar presence. You're not quite sure why, but it is comforting. And yet you still feel that you owe it something. You were betrayed. You weren't good enough. Find your name. Take your place. Lucero.
I think at that point, he comes right back in. And then with the question that Serafina posed to him, he looks back at her and says, "That's not my name. It is Lucero Emberhold. Where am I?"
On an airship on the way to the bones. Do you not remember?
Dante, what do you mean?
And you're going to see as Lucero's looking at you, and he tilts his head over and he says, "Why do you continue using that name with me?"
Because that is your name. It has been since I met you.
He'll take a stomp very loudly and say, "My name is Lucero Emberhold."
Okay. And how do you know that? Did the wall did it tell you more things, or I'm trying to understand what's going on. Serafina, do you make any more sense than I do?
I mean, we know that when we, at least when I met him, he said he didn't remember his name, and that he just assumed it was Dante because Dante was on the armor, but now he's saying the armor is not his. So we said Emberhold, and then he spaced out, so I think he probably just remembered his first name.
But he seems...
I don't know why he doesn't know where he is now, though. So I'm kind of wondering if the memory thing kicked back in. Like maybe he can only remember one piece, either the before or the after the amnesia. And right
Well-
now maybe he only remembers the before.
Well, that not Dante, not Dante. Lucero.
Yes.
Lucero. What do you remember? What was the last thing you remember? Lucero.
You'll see as he struggles a little bit, and he's like, "That's still a little fuzzy. But I wasn't here, and this place is not the plane of fire. We are definitely not anywhere near the city of brass. So," and then he'll look over to Ori and say, "Where are we heading?"
We're going to a place called the Bones. Merchants, traders, usually black market. You've been traveling with us for several weeks at this point, under that name that you say is not yours.
Can Serafina do an insight check on Dante, because she already thought he was evil, and now she straight up thinks he just turned back into his evil old self.
Also, DM, did you see my message?
I did.
Okay. Just in case.
This is like
Hmm.
Serafina's exact fear about Dante this whole time, was that he was secretly evil, and now it's coming out.
It's fine. Ignore
Yeah,
the
cool.
light in the
Yeah.
background. It's fine.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have to think about the lighting change that just happened either.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's silly.
Just a little spooky.
Would you roll, Tiffany?
Oh, I didn't know if you said if
Hmm.
I could or not.
Yeah, go for it.
I just rolled. 15 plus 7, 22.
22. This is a very different personality
Yeah.
from what you are used to. You used to feel like Dante would throw himself in front of a ballista bolt for you. Right now, you feel that Dante would use you as a shield.
Oh.
This is fine.
Are we getting any like vibes of like malcontent towards us at the moment, or just lack of care?
Lucero?
Lack of care. Because as far
Like,
as
is it
Lucero
Oops.
knows, he doesn't know who any of you are.
okay? So not like we need to run right now vibes, but like he'd be okay if we died. He's just not gonna
Essentially.
kill us. Okay.
Cool.
Do you know that? I mean, Espen lifts up like her wrist, and she's got this like little beaded bracelet on her wrist, and she goes, "Do you not remember collecting beads? And like you've got one too. Do you not see? Look, they match."
I need to get home and take care of business, but it seems as though I'm stuck with you all until I can figure out a way back. So,
What do you mean back? Well, I mean home, but like, do you remember how you got here?
if I did, I would probably have left to go back home, but I don't. Maybe I can uncover that.
Espen, Serafina, I think
Fabulous.
our compatriot here needs just a little bit of space. Would you mind helping Kate over here with the tiller? Just guide us in gently, like.
I don't know how to ride a boat, but yes. Sure.
And Ori's just watching this not Dante. It's equal parts curious and you know when you're sitting in a tavern and you can hear the conversation next to you start to get a little heated, a little tense, and you're not sure if someone's going to walk away or throw a tankard. She's ready for someone to start swinging and will behave accordingly.
Espen will continue to quickly pick up the last remaining pieces of the porcelain cup that not Dante broke and go help Kate.
As Espen kind of moves back, Revelus is going to move forward. Sorry, go ahead. Hi.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Espen, can I hold just a cup for a second?
Oh, I mean, sure. Just don't try not to lose any more of the pieces, okay? And she'll
Right.
like get it to her.
She's gonna take all the pieces and cast mending, and then hand Espen back the cup.
If you guys have never seen a bear drop one single tear, you've seen it now because Espen, like one single tear drops into the cup.
Thanks.
Thank
Sorry, I
you.
know it's yeah. Thanks for letting me hold it. And then she'll just keep walking over to the till.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Revelus is gonna walk forward.
Come on,
He's
stay.
he,
Hi, you're not muted.
All right, mute your mic.
No, Sadie, come here.
The comedic relief we needed.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Revelus is gonna walk forward. I assume he's kind of approaching from behind Lucero. As kind of the tiller's kind of at the back of the boat here. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, so approaching from behind, he can probably see like Ori standing, I'm guessing kind of in front of Lucero. Is that right?
Yeah, I'd say in
Okay.
front and like kind of to the side.
Okay. He's gonna go ahead and approach. He's gonna stand just behind Lucero off to the right hand side a little bit. He's gonna give Ori a look that just says, go with me on this. And he's gonna take one hand, he's gonna put it up on Lucero's shoulder. Just gently, just kind of place it there as he walks up next to him. Just gonna give him a little pat on the shoulder. Say, well then, friend. And I hope you do take that kindly, of course. We may not be the companions you expected to see when you woke up. But should you need assistance in traveling to where you need, well, I would be happy to know how we could help.
Why do you look at me like that? Both of you.
Like what?
Because the person we've been traveling with for the past several weeks has been affable, gentle, even. Hell of a fighter. You, I don't know.
Well, until I can find my way back, it looks like we have plenty of time to get to know each other, don't we?
Or does that smile of hers where she bares her teeth and it's more like a dog snarling than anything else? I suppose we can.
Well then. Until I can figure my stuff out, I guess I'll be here in peace.
I'll take a careful truce.
You'll see as he like slowly moves his hand over to shake yours.
There is a heavy pause. But Ori and Shieldbreaker will reach out and shake Lucero Emberhold's hand.
You can feel as you grab the hand, that heat doesn't burn you. You can just feel it like radiating around that handshake as he just smiles and says, "We have ourselves a deal. You can take your hands off your weapon. I'm not going to do anything."
See, Kate puts her hand out, up and off. Like, I don't know. I didn't know.
And Oriane takes her other hand away from her hand axe. Deal's a deal. She'll let go. Are we there yet?
So as you guys break from this, as you break from this handshake, this very pregnant with doubt and fear and angry handshake, you begin to notice that for the first time in a long time since you set out on the Great Waste, you see a shadow. And at first glance, it appears to be a like a tower or structure of some kind. As the ship begins to kind of settle onto the sand. But as you turn and look, you see that it's not a tower, but it is a massive rib bone reaching towards the sky. As you see laid out before you is the skeleton of a massive dragon, long since dead. You see that kind of like tarps and ropes and things have kind of been attached to various parts of the skeleton to form these makeshift booths or rooms or even homes of some kind or another, as you find yourselves all on the ruin of Sitharax, the great green dragon, or as it is commonly known, the Bones. And that is where we're going to stop for tonight. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. I can see that puppy is also excited. It's like, oh, this is
Because I
crazy.
yell.
This is so crazy.
This is so crazy. It's so
Folks,
crazy.
thank you so much for joining us on our return to the channel after the holidays. Our first session of the new year. It's a heavy one. Goodness
Justin
gracious.
said, bet.
Yeah, just like, hey, I want to do this. All right.
This
You're
brings a
in.
whole new meaning to New Year, New Me.
But this year I've decided I could be worse.
But like, what if?
Oh, dude. Amazing.
That is so good. So good. And, oh.
Fantastic. Well, folks, thanks so much for joining us. As I said, we are so excited to be back, and we are excited to now explore this new dynamic with one Lucero Emberhold and how that is going to affect the mission at hand to retrieve the Crown Prince of Corrin. But I'm sure it's all going to work out.
Fine.
And if it doesn't, so be it. Make sure to hop into our Discord if you feel so inclined. We'll sit there. We'll have a lot to talk about today. And for the next week, I'm certain. You can also see schedule changes, just various stuff. We have some fun little bits we'll be throwing in there at some point this week. And if this was your first time checking us out, and you need to know what is going on, I have great news. You can go check out our YouTube. We have all of our episodes, including all of our lore shots, which are one shots set in the history of our world of Vastra, which may or may not come into play, depending on what part of the world we're in and just what's going on. But that's enough yapping out of me. Oh, and of course, if you had any issues with any of the calls I made tonight, as a DM of this campaign, you're welcome to meet me behind the Denny's on 422, and we can settle it by the dumpster. My name is Zach Savage. You can find me on all of the social medias that matter at Zach Savage Lore, or you can see me doing all sorts of nerdy D&D and cosplay and writing stuff. Couple big updates coming to the Stag and Sword Adventurers Guild 5th edition supplement, which was supposed to be a 10-page project and now is over 100 pages. Boy, howdy. I love writing. It's super. Yeah, definitely follow me there if you want to check that out. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. We have seen a couple of things from it in this game. And thus far, I think it's been pretty cool. But that's it from me. So the rest of my crew is going to tell you who they are, where you can find them, and they're going to send me the bill for their therapist for the week because I'm sure nobody's having a good time, except for me. So we'll start with our new cast member, Lucero Emberhold.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I am now playing Lucero Emberhold. Both he and I use he/him pronouns. And yeah, follow me on my socials. Stay in the loop. I'll bounce this over to Pyrea.
Why? Because I was mean mugging you? Espen will never recover. Never, ever.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pyrea. You can find me as Pyrea on all the socials everywhere. I was Espen, the now heartbroken Oblivaran Ranger / Druid. How dare. It was phenomenal. Loved every second of it. I'm going to popcorn it over to Sam.
Well, I guess now I can say goodnight. Good night and good evening, everyone. My name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Please feel free to follow over there if you would like. There are lots of fun announcements happening over there with the start of the new year. Very excited to share some very fun projects I've been able to be a part of and start working on. Tonight I've been your gunslinging fighter pirate Revless Noge. Laura, down to you.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. And tonight, here now, I have been Orion Chillbreaker, our barbarian fighter, mean mugger extraordinaire. Wednesdays, congratulations, you found me. Coincidentally, I am also at this point in time over at Reflect Games, where we are streaming Wayward, an original Monster of the Week game that is streaming Wednesdays at this exact same time, so you can get a double dose of me if you really want to. On Fridays, you can find me over at Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, at Crit Hit Chronicles, our spiritual sequel to the Hitlerian Studio video game Baldur's Gate 3. Listen, they're cultists of Tiamat, and we're pretty sure that they have taken over the Temple of Bahamut in the gate.
That's not good.
So
Oh,
we're gonna go
That's not
deal with
good at all.
that. And then figure out where to go from there. There's a lot happening over at the gate, y'all. Faerun is in trouble yet again, and these chuckle fucks are the only ones who can save it. So that's Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Central. I will be starting a brand new Vampire Chronicle with the playmat of Kindred and Kin has returned. We'll be starting that soon, and more current, you'll be able to find me over at Folk and Myth starting on January 29th for our Vesson tale, The Carpathian Sun, as we dive into the new supplement for Vesson called Mythic Carpathia. Vampires, lots of vampires. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into Count Orlok at some point. I'm sure it's fine.
Makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. This is great. Hyacinth.
Hi, I'm Hyacinth. My handle is at Hyacinth Wonders on all the social media platforms. When I'm not here, I'm either doing cosplay skits on across all the platforms pretty much, or I'm doing gaming streams on Twitch. Here Wednesday nights, like tonight, I play Seraphina Von Willow, the High Elf cleric, who is more stressed right now than anything else because her worst fears sure seem to be getting confirmed, you know. But it'll work out. Anyway, Zach, back to you.
Oh boy, back to me. All right, folks, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. Please come back and hang out with us next week because we are not only in a very scary and dangerous part of the world, we also have a lot of interpersonal conflict to deal with. And that always makes for a super fun time. So don't miss it next week. Same time, same place, same channel. That's it.
We got a raid going?
We're gonna raid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
let's
reading.
do it.
Alrighty. Catch you guys later. Bye.